to your mats. Knees underneath your shoulders. Hands are underneath, knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders.
No, come out. It's all right.
And then you're going to just press all 5 of your fingers down into the floor. As you breathe out, pull your belly button up towards the ceiling, press the floor away, and you're going to go into your cat stretch. Then as you inhale, you're going to open up through the back of the pelvis, press your chest forward through your arms. It's like you're shining a light out of the top of your cleavage. And then round and pull under. Just breathe however feels natural for you. And round. So just warming up the spine. And open. 2 more like this. Round. Really feel like you're pulling your pubic bone up towards your belly button. And then open up through those sit bones in your pelvis. 1 more round. And press and open. From here, you're going to tuck your toes underneath you in preparation. As you breathe in, I want you to just relax through your abdominals. Let everything drop towards the floor, and then as you breathe out, lift the tummy up and away from the floor. Inhale, let everything relax. Exhale, lift and engage. So your spine won't be moving, you're just going to be feeling your abs working at the front of the body. Inhale to release. Exhale, lift up and away. 2 more like this, and then we're going to get into the warming up work. Inhale to relax. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift and engage. Now on the next exhalation, you're going to lift your knees up off the floor. You're going to hover them off just an inch or so. And then bring them back down. And then lift the tummy, press the floor away, and lower. Tummy lifts, lift. Make sure your eye is looking about 1/2 meter in front of you. And those inner bits of your elbows are facing one another. So you're slightly internally rotated in your shoulders. Lift the knees and lower. 4 more like that for me. Lift and lower. Eye line about 1/2 meter in front just to keep your neck nice and long and engaged. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and engage the tummy and lower. And last one, lift and engage the tummy and lower. Now from here, I want you to let your feet be flat. We're just going to warm up really nicely through the rib cage. I want you to press your ribs up to the ceiling, open them up to the left, drop them down towards the floor, and then open them to the right. So you're doing a big circle with your rib cage. You go down, out to the sides, and up. 2 more in this direction. Use your breath to help you expand the ribs. So you breathe in as you go to the side. Yeah, and now you're going to go back the other way. So you go to the left, up to the ceiling, around to the right, and back down. Up. Yeah, good. Just getting a bit of thoracic movement. This is not something that we do really ever in our day-to-day. Good, it warms up the arms nicely as well. All right, from there, you're going to take your left arm up towards the ceiling, look up at your hand, and then feed it underneath your arm and let your head rest down. And just breathe there, letting your shoulders stretch, butt up in the air. 2 more breaths, and then you're going to bring your hand back underneath you. Take your right arm up to the ceiling now. And then feed it underneath your left. Shoulder rests down onto the floor. Really reach that arm away from you. 2 more breaths. And then bring your hand underneath. Alrighty, from there, there's 2 different levels for this one. So you're either going to keep your hand and your foot down on the floor as you outstretch them, or you're going to take them up, nice and tall in the air. So engage your tummy, feel like you're connected, it's like you're lifting your skin away from your t-shirt. You can take one arm and the opposite leg up, nice and straight. And you're just going to hold here. I want you to make sure that hip is parallel to the floor and really reach your foot and your hand away from each other. Soften through that elbow. Hold for 3. Draw the tummy up. 2, 1, and lower. Change sides. You're going to take the leg and the arm up. The hand and the knee on the floor, it's like you're dragging them towards one another. Hip is parallel to the floor. Reach and hold for 3, 2, 1, and back down. Opposite arm and leg. Now this time you're going to bring your elbow towards your knee underneath you. You're going to go elbow to knee, round your spine, and then straighten out and stretch your arm and your leg. We're going to do 5 on this side. Draw it in, round your back, and reach. Make sure your head is coming along for the ride, so you look at your knee, and then you look 1/2 meter in front of you. Under, and reach. 2 more, under, and reach. Last one, under, and reach. Bring the hand and the knee down, opposite arm and leg. Everything stretches out. Set yourself up so your stabilizing leg is perpendicular to the floor. Zip in through the side, pull under and straighten. Under and straighten. Under, straighten. Under, straighten. 1 more. And then bring the hand and the knee down to the floor. Go back to the first leg. So you're going to keep your arm outstretched. Stretch your leg. Now I want you to pull your toes to your shin of that leg. Keep your thigh where it is. Bend your heel towards your butt and straighten. Bend your leg and straighten. Bend and straighten. Keeping that thigh in the same place. Reaching your arm, looking 1/2 meter away. 3 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg here. Again, pull your toes to your shin and push the ceiling up. 1, 2. Tummy draws up even more as you press that leg up. 4. Pull your heel towards your butt. 2, 1, and rest. Other arm and leg. Go out straight. Look straight ahead, about 1/2 meter in front of you. Pull your toes back to your shin and then pull your heel to your butt and straighten. Heel to your butt and straighten. Tummy's drawing up. That leg that you're kneeling on is perpendicular to the floor. In. 3 to go, and then 10 pulses. 3. Last one. And pull the heel towards your butt and press it up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Keep pulling your heel back to your butt. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down. Bring your big toes together. Take your knees wide and come into a rest position. Let your forehead rest down on the ground. Shoulders outstretched, and just breathe here. You're going to take your hands now over to the left, stretching out the right hand side of your body. And really use your breath to expand those ribs. 2 more breaths. Walk your hands over to the left now. Stretching, really feel like you're stretching your left hand away from your hip and pull your hip away from your armpit as well. So you're getting a stretch in both directions. Two more breaths. And then from there, you're going to come up and sit on your butt. So sitting up nice and tall, move the flesh out of the way if you need to. Nice straight back. It's like there's a string pulling out of the crown of your head, lengthening you up to the ceiling, holding on behind your knees. As you breathe out, press those feet down, pull your pelvis underneath you. You're going to roll back till you're flat, or as flat as you can be with straight arms. breathe in here and then breathe out. Draw your belly button towards your spine as you pull yourself up. Nose towards your knees and then sit up nice and tall. Good. Hands behind the knees. Roll back and lift. Straighten up. Hands behind the knees. Roll yourself back and up. Sit up tall. One more like this, then we're going to take the hands away. Roll back and lift. Nice work, Erin. Reach your hands forward now. They're parallel to the floor. As you roll back, you're going to roll back down until your pelvis is as flat as you can manage. Deepen, pull your pubic bone to your belly button, and then roll all the way up. Nose to your knees, fingertips towards your feet. Then stack your spine. Roll back and up. Sit up nice and tall. Roll back, deepen the tummy, press your feet into the floor, come all the way up into your seated tall position. Roll back and come back up. Now we're going to hold the roll back on the next one. You're going to roll it back, feel your abdominals engage, reach one arm up to the ceiling and bring it back down. Bring the other arm up and bring it back down. Now, if you have a baby on you, you can do this sitting as well, sitting up tall. Otherwise, keep going. Keep feeling like you're drawing your pubic bone back towards your belly button. One more single on each side. Now, holding that tummy backwards, drawing your pubic bone towards your belly button. Take both arms up to the ceiling and back down. As you take your arms up, keep your shoulders fairly relaxed. Two more. Lift. And last one. Lift. Come all the way up from there. All right, last one. You're going to roll back. Take one leg in towards your chest and put it back down. Other leg and put it back down. Now you can bring your hands down back behind you if it's too much to hold without the arms. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3 to go. 3, 2, and last 1, and release. Bring your hands back behind you. Your fingertips are going to be facing your feet and they're not too far from your butt. So they're not all the way out here. They're fairly close to your bottom. Lengthen out through your chest and then you're going to bend your elbows back and press. So you're going to warm up your triceps. Now you can do this with outstretched legs as well. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. 3 to go. 3. Tummy still connected in the front of you. And last 1. Now, if you can, we're going to do 5 more with your butt off the floor. So, lift your bottom. Keep your butt at the same height. Take your elbows and bend them. And press. Bend and press. Bend and press. 2 to go. And press. Last 1. Hold it here. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Lift one leg to tabletop and put it back down. Other leg to tabletop and put it back down. Now if this is too much, just keep doing your butt lifts. We've got 1 more on each side. Lower the bottom and just gently turn your hands over the other way. Just breathe there. Alrighty, now you're going to come lying on your side. So face me first. You're going to have your bottom leg bent out in front of you, top leg straight. Bottom hand is underneath your head, and then your top hand is in front of your chest. So that top leg is resting down. I want you to reach it away from you. As you breathe out, keep reaching your leg, press the floor away and lift yourself up. And then lower yourself back down. So a bit of tricep, push that leg down and lift. So that leg acts as an anchor. So if you push it down, it will help to stabilize you. Up and down. 3 to go. 3, working the arms and the side of the body all at the same time. 2. And press the hand into the floor, lift your chest away. And down. Rest your head while your leg is there. You're going to straighten that top leg, lift your underneath waist, and you're going to do circles with that top leg. 2, 3. The up and the back portion of the circle are the really good butt workers, so make sure you don't miss that part. Halfway there. 5. Really reach that leg away from you. 3, 2, 1. Change directions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Just for a quick rest. You're going to bring that top knee and you're going to touch it to the floor in front of you. And then I want you to kick back behind you. Bend and kick it straight back. It's like you're really kicking out through your heel. Bend and straighten. If you want to increase the challenge, take that top arm to the ceiling, but keep lifting your underneath waist. 2 to go. Lift, down and lift. And then rest that leg, press yourself up, and you're going to come over onto your other side. So first we've got to work the side body. So you're going to take that leg, the bottom leg is out in front of you, top leg straight, pressing into the ground, bottom hand underneath your head, top hand on the floor in front of your chest. Press that top leg down, push your hand into the floor, and press yourself up and away. And back down. And press. And back down. And press. And back down. 3 to go. 3. And 2. And last one. And rest your head on your arm. Keep the legs the way they are. Lift your underneath waist. And then take that leg and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change direction. Make sure you're lifting your underneath waist. Pelvis is staying stacked. Halfway there, you got 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest quickly. Then bring that top knee down in front of the other one and kick your heel back behind you. Bend and kick. Good. Bend and kick. Good. The straighter your leg goes, the more muscles are working. Good. Keep lifting your underneath waist. You've got 2 to go. 2 and 1. Hold it there. Now from there, bring yourself back up. This time you're going to come up onto your hand. Knees are stacked one on top of the other. You can also do this version with the legs stacked out straight. So I'll show the two different versions. First version is knees bent. You come up onto the knee and lift into your side plank. If you want a little bit more work, you come up onto the feet and you lift up into a full side plank. But you pick the level that you're going to do. I'm going to do this version today because my pubic bone is feeling a little bit weird at the moment. Knees down, lift your ribs away from that bottom arm and come up, lift. So it's like there's a hammock underneath your pelvis, lifting it to the ceiling. Press your hips forward slightly, squeeze your inside thighs together, and just be as long as you can from the crown of your head to your tailbone. 3, 2, 1, and lower. 3 more of those. As you breathe out, lift, press your hips forward slightly, reach your head nice and long as well. So you're not looking down at your legs, you're looking straight ahead. Good, and then reach. You can see all these little kids in my videos today. And back down. Last one, reach. We're going to hold this one. for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the inside thighs. Lift those ribs and that hip away from the floor. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Split the legs. So the leg that was underneath is in front of you. Reach the hand that was on the floor. That one's going to go up to the ceiling. And you're going to reach over. Push the floor away from you. So you're trying to push the butt cheek of the stretching side down into the floor. Let your shoulder relax away from your ear. And just breathe. Now if you can, you're going to take that hand and you're going to try and bring it towards the floor. So it's going to change the stretch slightly. We're going into a twist. And then bring the arm back up and come up and over. Swing your legs around the other way. Pick your position of where you want your feet, whether you want to do it on your feet or on your knees. Wrist is not too far away from where the shoulder is. So that as you breathe out and lift up, your shoulder ends up pretty much on top of your wrist. Press your hips forward. Squeeze your inside thighs. And lower back down. And again, lift up. Reach up through the fingertips. Lengthen from the head all the way down to the tailbone. And back down. 2 to go. Lift and hold. Press your hips forward. Squeeze your inside thighs. And last one. This one we're going to hold for 10. Lift it up. 10, 9, good. Lift that whole bottom half of the body. Squeeze your inside thighs together. 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Split the legs again. So the leg that was at the bottom is now in front. The hand that was on the floor goes up overhead and you reach over. Press the other hand down into the floor. And make sure you're trying to anchor down through the butt cheek that is stretching. Or the butt cheek on the side that is stretching, I should say. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And then bring that arm down towards the floor. See if one side feels tighter than the other. Two more. And then you come up. We're just going to do a little bit of upper back work to finish. So you're going to come lying on your front. Your hands are in a little diamond shape with your forehead resting in the middle of your hands. So your neck is nice and long before you start. Relax through your shoulders. So spread your elbows out so there's no tension in your shoulders. You don't feel all scrunchy up there. And you're going to take your legs slightly wider than your hips. Press your pubic bone into the floor and just lift your belly up. So it's like you're trying to draw your skin away from your t-shirt and then let it just all relax. And draw the skin away and relax. So my skin does not come all the way away from the mat, but it definitely feels like there's less of it on there. Lift and release. So your butt's working, your tummy's working. Now on the next one, when you lift your tummy, I want you to press your hands down into the ground and lift your head, neck and chest away. Beautiful. And then lower back down. As you lift your head, neck and chest, make sure your chin is pulling into your throat a little bit. You're looking maybe 20-30 centimeters away from your fingertips and your elbows are pressing down to give you a little bit of extra help. And back down. As you work your upper back, your tummy has to work just as much from underneath to make sure you don't just arch into your lower back. Yeah. And back down. Lift and hold. Now, if you can, make your back do a little bit more work. Make your arms relax. Can you keep the height? And rest. 2 more like this. If you're feeling it all in your lower back, come up a little bit lower and think of stretching your head away from your butt rather than trying to get your head to the ceiling. All right. Now you are going to bring your whole left arm is going to come off the floor with you as you come up into your extension. So inhale, press the pubic bone down, lift your left arm and your head, neck and chest, and then put it back down. And again, lift your whole left arm and back down. One more on this side, lift and lower. Change the arm, right arm comes up with you. Inhale as you lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more, lift and lower. Bring your arms down by your sides now. As you press your pubic bone down, I want you to lift your head, neck and chest, reach your arms off the floor as well, and feel like you're trying to draw them down towards your feet. And then rest back down. Tummy draws up, pubic presses into the floor, and reach head, neck and chest off the ground, hands off the ground. And back down. 3 to go. Lift. Tummy draws up just as much as it can. 2 more. Lift head, neck and chest. Really reach those arms. Can you get them up as high as your butt? And back down. Last one. Lift and hold, reaching those hands. Good. Hold your extension. Now I want you to reach your arms to the ceiling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now try and bring your hands together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest down. Bring your hands underneath your chest and push yourself up into a rest position or a child's pose. Forehead is resting down. Two more breaths here. Really feel like you're pulling your pubic bone in towards your belly button, so you're stretching out through that low back. From there, you're going to come up. We're going to do a little bit of a lunge with some arm movement. So you're going to bring your left foot forward, tuck your right toes under, and you're going to come up into a nice, low, static lunge. My head is being cut off, but you can still hear me talking. So you're holding that lunge, you're just going to take your arms overhead and open up your chest. And then bring your arms back down. And then reach. Now, if you've got a really squishy Pilates mat, you're probably going to be feeling your feet doing a lot of work. Reach. All right, we're going to do 3 arm circles one way. 1, 2, and 3. Circle back the other way. 1, 2, 3. Bring the leg together at the front of your mat, and then step your left leg backwards. Drop down into a nice low lunge. This time your arms are going to be out in front of you. Gently feel like you're pulling your tummy inwards, pressing your hips back so you're not arching through your low back at all. Arms out in front, you're going to open the arms and close. Open and close. Open and close. Can you drop a little lower? And close. Good work, ladies. Open and close. 3 to go. 3. Keep feeling like that front knee, you're pulling it outwards. And 1. Hold out here, little circles. 1, 2, 3. Drop a little lower. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change directions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both of your legs together. Inhale here. So your legs are parallel. Your weight is evenly distributed between your heels and your toes. Take a big breath in and then breathe out. Nod your chin to your chest. Roll your head down towards the floor. We're going for a roll down. Shoulders drop down. Tummy's still pulling up from underneath. Good. Shake your head yes a few times. Oh no, I should say nod it yes. Take a breath in and relax your shoulders. Roll up. Stack your pelvis onto your thigh bones. And then each one of your vertebrae stacks up one at a time. Head stacks up right at the end. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Nod your chin to your chest. Roll down vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Stack and roll all the way up. One more breath for me. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Roll all the way down. Allowing your spine to articulate on the way down. And then as you breathe out, stack your pelvis onto your thighs. Roll up. The low vertebrae stack, the mid-range, upper vertebrae, head and neck stacks right at the end. Take a big breath in for me and a big breath out for me. And you ladies are all done for your Thursday morning.